Hello students, welcome to the online lectures of Kids Planet High School. This lecture is for Standard 7, Subject Geography, Chapter Air Pressure. Let us now begin. What do you see in common in these examples? In all the situations, we are using air that is exerting a pressure. Even air above us presses us with great force on our body. So why don't we get crushed under air pressure? We don't even feel the air pressure, as the air presses us from all directions and our body exerts a counter pressure. Thus, air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the Earth's surface. The air pressure is highest at sea level and decreases with height. As we move up to the upper layers of the atmosphere, the pressure falls rapidly. Do you know why do the astronauts going to moon have to wear a spacesuit? On the moon, there is no air and hence no air pressure. Thus, the astronauts have to wear special protective spacesuits filled with air while they go to moon. Horizontally, the distribution of air pressure is influenced by temperature of air at a given place. In areas where temperature is high, the air gets heated and rises. This creates a low pressure area. Low pressure is associated with cloud sky and wet weather. In areas having low temperature, the air is cold and heavy. Thus, heavy air sinks and creates a high pressure area. High pressure is associated with clear and sunny sky. Look at this picture to know the general pattern of pressure on Earth's surface. The air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure areas is called wind. We can experience wind at work as it blows dry leaves down the road or uproot trees during a storm. At times, wind can be so strong that it is difficult to walk against it. A pattern of alternate high and low pressure belts exist over the earth. These pressure belts are not continuous because the surface of the earth is made of both land and water. Both get heated in different ways. The first pressure belt is the equatorial low pressure belt that extends up to 5 degrees north and south of the equator. Being equator region, it receives direct sun rays and thus the area here is warm. This hot air expands, becomes light and rises. Hence, it creates a belt of low pressure. This is the region of calm air with very little wind and therefore it is also known as the doldrums. The second pressure belt is the subtropical high pressure belt that coincides with latitudes of 30 degree to 35 degree north and south of the equator. The air that rises at the equator eventually meets the tropopause where it can rise no further. It cools down as it rises and spreads outwards towards the poles, gradually cooling and sinking back down to the surface at about 30 degree north and south of the equator, which causes an increase in air pressure. The third major air pressure belt is the subpolar low pressure belt around latitudes 60 degree and 65 degree north and south of the equator. It is created mainly due to the rotation of the earth, which swings the bulk of the air towards the equator. These are areas of storminess, especially in winter. The fourth and the last major air pressure belt is the polar high pressure belt, located in the polar region. This belt is created because in this region the air is extremely cold and heavy, leading to high pressure. The effects of air pressure are as follows: origin of winds, generation of storms, and convectional type of rain. The line that joins the places of equal pressure on the map is called an isobar.